After running over 300 miles in these shoes, you can see the foam looks like it's starting to break down, have a lot of creasing in both of these. And you can definitely start to feel, especially in these longer runs, that the foam is starting to wear out. And it's just time for some new shoes. So today, we're going to do just that. I got the first pair of shoes from a local running store where they did the whole foot scan and figured out which pair of shoes would be best for me. And I went back to that same store for a new pair of shoes. And they just arrived today. Maybe to no surprise, if it's not broke, don't change it. I ended up going with the same exact pair of Glycerin 21s from Brooks. Same shoe, just different color. I've really liked them. I've gone with a wider shoe, the wider fit, which seems to fit my foot better. And these are great. Hopefully hide some of the dirt better being black instead of all white, although I haven't minded the white at all. Ready to log some more miles on these. One of the things I've started appreciating doing also is upgrading the shoe inserts. These stock shoe inserts that come in these shoes are extremely thin. See, there's probably nothing really wrong with them, but going to a local running store and finding a pair that fit my foot shape best and feels most comfortable with some additional arch support here. You can see this is plastic. Has just really provided a great running experience for my feet. I'm not feeling any fatigue or wearness in any particular area of my foot. So we'll just go ahead and slide these down. My last pair I didn't even need to trim the insole, and it doesn't look like I will need to for these ones either. Go ahead and swap out the one on the right foot. Looks like these are Curex Medium Profile Run Pro. And we won't need these anymore. Another thing that I've really liked doing with my shoes is I've noticed sometimes if I tie my shoes too tight, I start cutting off circulation, it feels like, around the middle of my foot. Or if they're too loose, it feels like my heel's coming out, even though these have great support in the heel where it feels like my heel is already a little bit locked in. What I really like doing is the heel lock on the laces. I feel like it even more so helps lock my feet into place. And one of the best benefits I've noticed is not having to re-tie my shoes, not having to go down every lace and tighten things up. I do this once, and every time after, I just need to tie the knot after I put my foot in. I don't need to worry about readjusting the laces at all. So to do the lace lock, all I need to do is make sure that you have one additional eyelet open here, and on that side we're going to loop that lace through on that same side to create a loop. Do the same thing for this side and create another loop, and then we just cross them over into the loops we just created and snug those down. So that's the lock there, you'll notice. And so after you put these on your feet once, adjust the laces, every time after, this shouldn't move, and you should only have to tie your shoe, and you'll have that same comfortable fit every time after you figure it out, and your heel will feel locked in place, and you just get like a nice snug fit around the middle of your foot without feeling like you're cutting any circulation off. So since the 2-a-day 5K challenge, one of the big takeaways for me was really needed to focus on strength training, not just running all the time for strength and endurance and trying to run at a faster pace, but also needed to getting in some body weight movements and weightlifting to really help progress my running, especially as I look forward to Roby Creek here in a few months. It's January 20th right now, and Roby Creek is April 19th. So I've only got a few months left to train for this and really needing to focus on elevation and running at an incline. I think strength training will be a big part of this. So I was able to use ChatGPT to come up with a workout plan, and I was able to just tell it the equipment that I have. I have access to a treadmill. I really only prefer to go run on the treadmill when the weather is extremely poor outside. Otherwise, I'm running outside with Molly, our dog on runs, and we have some adjustable Bowflex weights that I can use. Otherwise, I want most of my exercises to just be body weight movements. And so this was the workout plan that ChatGPT helped me collaborate on. We have working out for 3 days a week. I've noticed that this takes me about 45 minutes to complete. I haven't really been resting as much between sets, but that seems to be a great time for me to get a workout in during lunch or something while I'm at work during the week. Start off with push-ups, doing 3 sets of 10, goblet squats, bicep curls, tricep presses, lunges, deadlifts. I felt like over the past several months of running now, my legs were a lot stronger than they were. And I started doing lunges and deadlifts. My hamstrings, my quads were just burning for several days after. I just started this last week and have noticed a lot of great improvement with just the strength training I've done so far. We have bent over dumbbell rows, overhead presses, step-ups, planks, and then some calf raises. So this is what I'm doing, this same workout 3 times a week, and then running on the days that I'm not working out. And my running schedule is kind of changed from running running more often to now running less often, but changing the type of running I'm doing each time, not just running a 10K or 5K. But you can see here, Tuesdays are going to be hill repeats. This is going to be really interesting. I'd really like to just find a hill nearby for myself to try this out. Today is Monday, so I'm going to be giving this a shot tomorrow for running at a 6 to 10% incline for 30 to 60 seconds uphill, running down as a recovery, repeating that several times to work on running an incline. Thursdays will be a tempo run. I'm shooting for the lower end of these ranges to start out with, so ideally running for 4 miles, as I would consistently run 4 to 6 miles, but I want to be comfortably challenging myself on these runs, so I'll start with 4 miles. And Saturday, long run. I did get my first long run in over this past weekend and ran for just over 10 miles. I really started to feel it in my legs, but it was a great run. I was able to keep an average pace of under 10 minutes during this time. I feel like that just built up a lot of confidence, and as I began to incorporate more strength training, running for longer distances with inclines, should better prepare myself for this race in April. Sunday was a recovery run. I had intended to run at a slower pace, but my feet just felt super light and I felt really good, and I just kept running. Molly was pushing it as well, so we ended up doing a personal best yesterday as well, running a 5K in 26 minutes and 46 seconds. So feeling really good. Today is another strength training day, so we're going to focus on working out, and tomorrow will be the first day of hill inclines or hill repeats. So I'll need to find a hill and run that. So really liking this workout plan so far. If you're interested in creating a similar plan for yourself using ChatGPT, I'll put in the description below the prompt that I used for ChatGPT to help me come up with this workout plan. Alright, just wanted to close out with a quick progress update on my weight loss. We ended up getting a new scale, got the popular Rimfo scale, does your weight, BMI and such. And over the past week, it looks like I've lost 4 pounds, officially weighing under 240 pounds consistently, which is great to see. I know these things aren't 100% accurate, but mostly just interested in the trends. And I feel like with this progress, I will continue to do well towards my goal, and especially with only 89 days left for being ready to run Roby Creek. I feel like I'm gonna continue to need to lose a lot of weight and focus on strength training. So got a long ways to go, but figure with this progress, should be able to be in pretty decent shape if I can keep this up over the next few months. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more updates as we work towards our progress of getting ready for Roby Creek this year.